Hey guys, Paul from UltimateFatBurner here. Today we're going to talk about Tribulus, also known as Puncture Vine, Devil's Weed, or Tribulus terrestris. We're going to ask the questions, does Tribulus work? Should you buy it? What should you expect from it? And so on. Now these are all great questions and I'm going to answer them in just a few seconds. But before I do, let me tell you something real quick. Tribulus is worthwhile for some things and absolutely useless for others. And I'm going to let you know which in just a few seconds. Don't go anywhere. All right, welcome back. Let's talk about Tribulus. What is it? Well, it's a flowering perennial plant that's been used for hundreds of years in traditional Indian holistic medicine. It's commonly advertised as one of two things: as a natural testosterone booster and booster of athletic performance, or as a libido booster, aphrodisiac, male sexual enhancement product, or a natural cure for erectile dysfunction, or ED. In either case, Tribulus may be just one part of a product formula, or it may be sold on its own. So the $10,000 question is, does Tribulus work for either one of these particular things? Well, let's start with the first claim, that it's a powerful testosterone booster. You've probably seen stuff, or maybe even seen guys here on YouTube talking about how it works by stimulating luteinizing hormone, and this compels the body to make more testosterone naturally and blah, blah, blah. Now this sounds great, and it's very scientific sounding, and it's very clinical sounding, but it's also complete and total BS. There's a big problem, a real big problem with Tribulus when it comes to the testosterone boosting claims, and it's this. There have been a number of clinical studies done for Tribulus specifically for its testosterone boosting effects, and they have all been completely clear. Tribulus does not increase testosterone production. It does not produce any significant changes in athletic performance, lean body mass, muscle strength. However you want to measure it, it does nothing. Now, don't shoot the messenger here. I'm only reporting what the science says. And I invite you to check the link in the description below where you can follow it to our full review, where you can check out the clinical studies that we use to come to this conclusion. Now, if you happen to like the supplement, hang in there because I think I can explain some of this for you. Now, as I mentioned, Tribulus is also marketed as a natural male enhancement product and natural cure for erectile dysfunction. Now, there's not a lot of data to confirm this. There's some small animal studies and a small study that was performed on a product that contained Tribulus as part of its formula, but there is a ton of anecdotal evidence, and by anecdotal I just mean word-of-mouth stuff from users who absolutely like Tribulus, love it, and say it works really well this way. Now, I personally know a lot of guys who take Tribulus because they love the libido boosting effect, and they mistakenly attribute this effect to a boost in Tribulus, in testosterone levels, The thing is, having a higher libido and more frequent and more intense erections is great, but it doesn't necessarily mean your body is making more testosterone. Like if you think about the drug Viagra, for example, it works by blocking a particular enzyme that results in the relaxation of the arteries in the penis and increases blood flow. It has absolutely nothing to do with test levels. So the answer to the question, does Tribulus work? Well, here's the bottom line. It's an absolute and total dud as a natural test booster and booster of athletic performance. As a natural male enhancement product or a natural cure for erectile dysfunction, it's definitely worth a try, not because there's a ton of supporting clinical evidence, there's really not that much of it, because of the mounds of anecdotal evidence and its relatively low price and long safety record. Now, if you want to try Tribulus, the good news is that you don't need to spend a lot of money. I'll include a couple of links below the video here to products that you can check out. Just don't get sucked into spending $50, $60, $70 for male enhancement products that might contain a couple of milligrams of Tribulus as part of its formula. Save yourself some money and just try it. It's on its own. It's probably going to cost you $10 or $15 for a month. Anyhow, if you've tried Tribulus, I'd really appreciate it if you would share your feedback below. I know both I and our viewers really appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, I also invite you to subscribe to this channel. It would really help me out. And of course, you'll be updated whenever we post new, no BS reviews. We've also got a ton of other videos you can check out too. So I really hope you found this helpful. I'll see you soon, and thanks so much for watching.